Hey guys, it's me again. Sorry, voiceover's going nuts again. So I'm going to create the video that I originally took down. It's going to be over me walking one of my routes. And the reason I'm doing this today is because it's windy outside. And I'm not sure how bad the wind is, so if it gets too bad, I won't record because wind, as a blind person, it gets you off track a lot because it can blow your cane around. So if it's too windy, I'm not going to record. But I want to show you the wind and one of my routes and how I walk around as a blind person. So I'm gonna go outside. So let me just get my cane here. There we go. And it is currently, I think it's like 12:45. I'm gonna check.
It is 12:52 p.m.
Okay, well, 12:52. 6 minutes off. So I'm gonna go outside, and my first video, I had my hand in front of the microphone, so I was muffling it, so. Alright, so I'm currently outside, and there's rocks to my left, so that's how I do that, and I just go all the way along these rocks, and then there's grass, until the curb here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it kind of like, the curve kind of blends right here. You probably can't see that, but, so basically I line up with the curb. I always put my feet lined up directly with it. This is kind of angled, so it's really hard. So I just sort of go for it. Most of the time I just go straight and hope that I make it to the other side. Obviously there's no cars coming through here because you can't. And luckily there's grass on that side, so if I do veer, I'll hit this grass over here. Well, I didn't veer, but I'd hit this over here. And since I didn't, I just go straight. And then I trail along the right side of the sidewalk because I have to find a blended curb, so it's just gonna go down into a blend. And there's trees and stuff on my left. I don't know if you guys can see that, but basically there's a bunch of trees. And the sidewalk kind of curves a little bit around, but I've never been back there. I kind of want to go back there and see what's back there, but I'm not really sure. So, this is college as a cane user. If I had a dog, it would be a lot faster because a lot of people just cut across. If they want to go back to the dorms, they just cut across the sidewalk. So they would cross like right about here, and then they would turn. So I don't do that because what's the point? Plus, open spaces as a blind person is very interesting, so I don't do that just because of that. Once again, I apologize if the sound quality on this video is bad, but hopefully it'll be good. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's starting to pick up a little bit. It's starting to blow. If it gets strong enough, it can actually move my cane. It's starting to do it right now. But it hasn't done it in a long time, but it can. So it's really hard to walk a straight line as a blind person anyway, but the wind makes it more difficult. So here we are at the blended curb, and I'm going to go till right there. And it also makes it hard to hear, so I can't really hear much car because the wind is so loud. So I'm just going to turn those down a bit. I hear a car on my left, but I don't know. Yeah, the wind kind of threw me off a little bit, the whole going straight thing, but so I follow this around, and then Okay, so I'm gonna wait here because I literally cannot hear anything because of the wind. It literally sounds like there's cars, but I can't tell. So, how I cross these driveways, I line up the wind. Okay, yeah, this wind is super strong. I'm going to stop recording now because this could be really bad trying to cross these driveways because I have to go straight but kind of crooked. Oh, there's a car honking. So I'm not going to cross this because it's dangerous right now with the wind. Because it could just blow my cane in so many different directions. So I'm going to actually go back. Yeah, see, it's starting to actually blow my cane the opposite direction of what I'm trying to do. So much for that idea. But, so basically I'll just show you this part. So, I'll record the other parts later when it's not so windy. So I find this trash can, line up with that, and then I just go straight across. Now, if I had to get to class, I would obviously go through the wind. Oops, I don't know what that is. Hold on. Okay, it must be like a sign or something. Yeah, wow, that blew in the wind. Okay, that's a sign. Hey, I'm videoing, so that's why I'm not crazy, I promise. Yeah, so that's a sign. Basically, the wind will blow things everywhere. So that's why I'm not going to record because it can really mess up traveling because you have all the leaves, you can't hear where the cars are going. This is one of the few times if I were to cross a busy intersection I would ask for help because the wind blocks so much of the sound with the cars. The side people, they just chill, they walk as fast as they normally do, but if you're using a cane, you really have to pay attention because the wind can literally, I mean, I've had it blown on my hand before. Start to pick up again a little bit, but it can throw you off. So I'm not going to risk going all the way to across campus just to record a video because it's not worth getting lost in the middle of the street. So I'm trailing on the left side because I could go on the right, but it's just easier on the left. Sometimes these leaves are kind of difficult, but so we do actually have wind advisory. I think this says up to like 40 miles an hour. You should have paid attention to it because if I was smart I wouldn't have recorded today. But the reason why I am recording, I was going to record is because I'm doing a guide dog video tomorrow for one of the guide dog schools. And it's on the route that I was going to record for you guys. So right here, these leaves, I don't know if you can see. All these leaves make it kind of difficult. So if I were trying to find, well, people are cheering. If I were trying to find a specific area of a curb or truncated dome, which are those little bumpy things, it would be difficult. So it's kind of like snow. They just recommend just digging with your cane until you literally find it. Sometimes that's not convenient, but you know, you have to get there somehow. So again, I'm going to line up and I'm going to record again the driveways and stuff whenever the wind dies down because it's really dangerous, honestly. It may not seem like it right now because the wind's not too bad, but when it gets up high enough to where it actually moves your cane, and I have to depend so much on going straight or trying to go straight, it's not safe. I only do it whenever I absolutely have to in the wind, or kind of like snow. I hate traveling in the snow. I will do one if I absolutely have to, video regarding snow and ice. But most of the time I'll get a sighted person to help me because it's so unpredictable. We live in Indiana, so we have Indiana weather, so literally it could be, the weather could say, oh, it's clear outside. You go outside and it's like pouring snow, and I mean, obviously the sight thing doesn't bother me, but the sounds of it muffling in the snow. So like these leaves right here, sometimes if they're really strong, it makes it sound like there's a person walking, but there isn't. But the snow makes it so much worse with sounds scattering, and for me personally, the light from the sun reflecting off the snow really hurts my eyes. So luckily the wind isn't too bad, but we're getting into snow weather soon, so that's not good. So okay, I'm just gonna cross this. I apologize, the video was not what I thought it would be. I was hoping to make it more interesting for you guys, but you know, that's one of the problems with blindness. You can never predict the weather, so. And how I do the weather is I have an app called NFB Newsline. It's from the National Federation of the Blind, and it tells you the it tells you the weather. You have voiceover. It'll tell you weather alerts, and we had a weather alert in this area for wind advisories, and I just didn't pay attention to it, so yeah, should have paid attention. And that's another thing too, the wind will throw you off if you're traveling and there's like signs or something and there's objects in your path and you're like, where did this come from? Am I in the wrong way? What the heck? And it's not you, it's the wind just blowing the objects everywhere. Alright, so much for that idea of recording. So I might post another video maybe tomorrow, depending on how bad the weather is. If it's like super windy, I won't. But if it is, then I will. I just was not going to record getting lost on purpose / accident. Because I have no need to go over there, and except for the video, and I can record the video literally any day. So hopefully things will be good. Thank you all for watching, and once again I apologize, the wind kind of destroyed my video, so thanks a lot, wind. But here it is. I'm sorry, I keep putting my finger in front of the camera. I don't know why. It's just, I'm gonna put my, okay, there we go. I don't know, I'm gonna try not to put my hand in front of the camera. I realize I'm doing that later and I'm like, oh, oops. Of course, I don't know what it looks like, but I'm sorry. Okay, so that's about all for this video. I will probably make another one, like I said, maybe tomorrow-ish or later. I am not allowed to post the guide dog video that I'm recording tomorrow. It'll be better because someone else will be recording it. But I'm not allowed to post unless I have their permission, which I will not do, probably because I won't get their permission, and I have to wait and leave it up for at least 2 years before I get permission. And it'll basically be me explaining why I want a guide dog, and it'll be a route that I'm going to record, which is why I was going to go over there. I was going to just practice the route, which I know the route, but it's just a couple things I want to just go check up on before I go up there. But I might do that tomorrow and just possibly record. It's just going to be difficult to record because I'm going to be walking around so much and having to remember where I'm going, what I'm doing. Luckily, this organization, they do require lighted intersection crossings, but I won't be doing that because my college campus doesn't have those, and they don't want you to go out and do that. I did that with my last video for them. I literally went and worked for a week on one route that I failed at because it was just open space, really bad. I did not walk that on a regular basis, so it was really hard to be proficient at that route. But I did record that, and I didn't get in, which is okay, because I'm honestly glad I didn't get a dog coming to college, because it would have been super stressful to get used to college and then have a dog on top of that. So hopefully I can get a dog. I'm hearing everyone outside the window screaming and having a good time, so I'm not going to go out there because it's really nice outside, but the wind just makes traveling dangerous. So now you see the blindness troubles of wind. So thank you for watching, and please feel free to post your comments, tips, whatever, criticisms, snide remarks, about my camera. That's cool. Honestly, I'd really appreciate it, because then I would know what you guys are seeing, and I'd be able to fix my camera or attempt to. Blindness doesn't always allow that, so you can just say, hey, move your camera more to the left on such and such, or don't have it angled. Like right now my hand's kind of angled on it. I don't know if that's affecting you guys' view, or if you're just literally staring at a curtain or whatever I'm showing. I don't know. But thank you for watching, and for those of you that are blind, thank you very much for watching, and please feel free to tell me your stories. Also, tell me interesting things you've had about blindness, blind people problems. I will do more if you want about blindness, like what kind of stuff we do that we have trouble with. Anything that you want about blindness, I'll show you. Anything about me, I can show you that too. Just let me know what you want. I'll do that. Thank you, and have a good day.